Welcome to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master, as we wrap up the season with Arena Championship Series West at the vibrant arena in Moline, Illinois. I'm Scott Jordan, 6 Monster Jam superstars, all vying for the overall event championship. As we take a look at the driver lineup, this series was wrapped up and won by Earthshaker's Tristan England. He is not competing here tonight. It is wide open. David Olford had a strong first event here. Elvis, Lainez won it, and Krysten Anderson, of course, always a challenge. First competition is racing. Velociraptor and Rammunition get the first round buys. Toro Loco and Gravedigger in round 1, and Raminator and Monster Mutt Dalmation as well. Pulling up to the line, our first competitor, Krysten Anderson and Gravedigger, and she goes up against Elvis, Lainez, and El Toro Loco. And we are off and running with the action here in Moline, Illinois. Krysten has a great lane, and Elvis Lainez is going to go tight, a little too far up on that pod, and that is all the window Krysten Anderson needs. She is moving on to the semifinal round. Next up, Mark Hall and Raminator. He's going to match up with Bailey Shea and Monster Mutt Dalmation. The winner will advance to the semifinal round. Mark Hall gets a great start off the line, and he makes a nice clean corner. Now about halfway through, Mark Hall has to hit the brakes. Will it be enough, though, for Bailey Shea? And a close finish, but Mark Hall gonna get it done, and he will advance. Take a look at the semifinal bracket. Velociraptor up against Gravedigger, and Raminator against Rammunition. So Hall Brothers Racing going at it in the semifinals. But first, Krysten Anderson advancing in from round 1. She will meet David Olford in Velociraptor. He's got a racing win here already, and here we go. Semifinal round has begun. Krysten Anderson again on that right side, taking a nice clean turn, and she's gonna push through this, tries to hit that turn pod a little bit, knocks it just enough to keep her away from a 5-second penalty, and she will advance into the final round. Mark Hall and Raminator, he advances on from round 1, and here's his teammate Kurt Kramer and Rammunition getting his first action here in this event, and here we go. Krysten Anderson awaits on top of the pod. Mark Hall with a slight lead on halfway through. Right up again, tries to catch the brakes just a little bit, still enough to take the win. And Mark Hall and Raminator will advance to the final racing matchup. And there is the bracket. Mark Hall, Raminator, Krysten Anderson, Gravedigger. Krysten pulling to the line a little late, maybe trying to psych out Mark Hall. She is ready, he is ready, and here we go. Winner gets the first 6 points of the day, and Krysten Anderson just lights out right now, halfway through, final push to the chalk line. Krysten Anderson, and Gravedigger picks up the first win in this day here in Moline. She gets the 6 points, and she's crowned the racing winner. Let's take a look at her first BKT overall point standings. 6 points for Krysten, Mark Hall with 5, David Olford, Kurt Kramer with 4, Elvis, Lainez, Bailey Shea with 2 points apiece. 1 down, 3 to go here in Moline, Illinois. But after 1, the Gravedigger train rolling strong in Moline, but can Krysten Anderson make it 2 for 2? Find out when Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master, returns. Welcome back to Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from Moline, Illinois. Next up is the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Each driver gets 3 attempts to wow the crowd with a maneuver using only 2 wheels, and they're going to be judged by fans in attendance on creativity and execution. And up first, Elvis, Lainez out of Houston, Texas, and El Toro Loco. He's going to back this thing up all the way across the pod, trying to find a momentum patch here. Now going to come slow roll into a stop. He grabs it right there. Nice gear shift, has it perfect, trying to ease it up onto that pod. You'll find all the way up there, that's going to be tough, so he balances it out on the nose wheelie. Going to try to get a little more room and some momentum to bring it back. Gone for a popper, nice reverse popper, and lands it back on all 4 BKTs. Second attempt going for a vertical sky wheelie over the log stack. Doesn't get the sky wheelie, but look at the execution. Resting this 12,000-pound truck on the back 2 wheels. And now going to show off with the front steering wheel just going on and on and on. El Toro Loco now with a wheelie on the backside. Finally, I thought it was over. Just when you think he's done, he is not, into a nose wheelie. Elvis Lainez putting on an absolute clinic here to kick off this competition. And fans going nuts here in Moline, Illinois for the young superstar out of Texas. El Toro Loco back again. Now finally, down, and still another attempt here. So we're gonna give El Toro Loco 3 in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge, and he comes right back off into another nose wheel. He stops it on a dime. Now gonna try to ease it back up right there on the lip. He's gotta hit that throttle, and he's got it. Nice control. Back down onto the lip, onto one wheel, almost lost it. Is able to maintain composure, catches the truck, and now at a crazy angle, the Crazy Bull going all kinds of wacky here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. How about a nice teeter-totter move to finish it off? 8.281 for Elvis Lainez. Next up out of Missouri, riding for Team Throttle Monster, Bailey Shea and Monster Mutt Dalmation. She goes for a sky wheelie at attempt number 1. Again, attempt number 2, more air on this one. Lands it a little bit hard on the back 2 tires, able to come back again for 3 attempts. And now crosses it right over into a nice sky wheelie, big air jump, 4.839. Next up, Krysten Anderson in Grave Digger after her racing win. She's got something she likes. She comes right up over the pod, nice angle here, has it into that center sweet spot. And now into reverse, she can do a tombstone wheelie here. Pretty much anywhere on the track is her specialty. She's got to balance it back a little bit too much now on the throttle. And there we go. Now she's going to clip the back of that truck onto the dirt, slide it across the pod. And a great combo move. Here comes Krysten Anderson again, down over the log stack, possibly a reverse popper here. Gets it up, nice angle there. Great throttle rhythm as she now completely controls this truck. Front steer going, back wheels straight. And here's the show off, trying to get those points at judgeszone.com from our fans in attendance here at the Vibrant Arena. So great run there. Now she's coming back for more, another attempt. Sky wheelie across the log stack, nice bounce on the edge. And she will get it down 8.215 for Krysten Anderson. Mark Hall in Raminator after making it to the finals in racing. He comes across for a sky wheelie. Now attempt number 2, we're gonna back Raminator up, get a good angle, a lot of room here to try to accelerate. He is gonna accelerate, vertical sky wheelie, nice angle, gets it right up there at about that 90-degree mark. And then final attempt here for Raminator. Backs it up nearly to the edge of that wall, comes over trying for a sky wheelie again, not much. Has the front part of that truck down too low to get the air, 4.582. Kramer in Ramunition, solid day so far for him. Trying to add to it here in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. Attempt number 2 now for Ramunition. Going for another sky wheelie. A lot of traction issues here on this track, muddied up as they watered it before the event. We had one event earlier as well, so second time they're on this track. And as you can see, the pod continues to just be chipped away at 4.082. Finally, David Olford in Velociraptor. Coming back, looking for a reverse stoppie. He's got it, wheelie combo, gets it just enough over. Gonna try to grease those wheels all the way across. And then into a popper, he is going, and he's gonna continue going. Velociraptor straight up and straight back down. What goes up must come down. But look at the score, 9.210. And that is gonna be enough for the win, but has the damage been done? The Velociraptor, time will tell. David Olford gets the competition win, and he's gonna grab 6 points. So a way to finish that event as we take a look now at the BKT overall point standings. The win propels David Olford to the top of the leaderboard, tied with Krysten Anderson, Elvis Lainez, and Mark Hall, each with 3 points, and Kramer and Bailey Shea finish it up with 5 points apiece. Halfway through, we have a tie at the top of the leaderboard. Who will win it all in Moline? Find out when Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master, continue. This is Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master with Arena Championship Series West at the Vibrant Arena in Moline. And we've reached the donut competition. Fans again scoring in attendance here, looking for a lot of momentum, number of revolutions, a powerful donut. And Krysten Anderson does it better than anybody in the sport. That run shows it, that score shows it, 8.860. Mark Hall and Raminator trying to get one going. Flying the Raminator across the track here. Lost control there momentarily. Regains it. Now he's got a 3-wheel donut going on, solid as well. 7.903. This is Bailey Shea and Monster Mutt Dalmation chopping away here at the dirt. Comes right in, finding that sweet spot. Gets the truck now down low. Back end is low. Front end is high. That's what you want. Wheel comes up. And an 8.049 solid score for Bailey Shea. Elvis Lainez and El Toro Loco coming across the pod, trying to turn his day around a little bit after struggling in racing. Got it together in the skills competition, now trying to keep it together in donut. Front clip is off, so there you see the smoke. Great look inside that chassis of that smoke coming out of El Toro Loco. Not stopping Elvis Lainez at all, 8.625. And finally, Kurt Kramer in Rammunition trying to get one going here as well on the other side of the track. Trying to push that wheel up to continue that momentum. Good throttle rhythm there. You can hear Rammunition just sliding into this donut. 6.767. So Krysten Anderson gets her second win of the day as we take another look at the BKT overall point standings now after 3. David Oford not going to be able to continue on today in this event after damage sustained in the Great Clips 2-Wheel Skills Challenge. So Krysten Anderson back on top by herself. Elvis Lainez in second. Oford, Mark Hall at 10 points. And then Bailey Shea with 9. Kurt Kramer with 7. We've reached the final competition here in Moline. It's freestyle. To get a score, drivers must complete the first 15 seconds of the run. Fans want to see them use every obstacle on this pod. They want to see creativity, technical moves, combinations, and of course a wow moment or two. And here comes Mark Hall representing Hall Brothers Racing in Raminator. Out of Rantoul, Illinois. Hall Brothers Racing based out of Champaign, Illinois, so very close to home here for the veteran Monster Jam driver. Coming out first in freestyle, no easy task. You got to set the tone. You do have the opportunity to give the fans something they have not seen yet, which is always an advantage. But fans really want to step it up, and that is it from Mark Hall. Take a look here on the jump, 5.735. Broke the rear sway bar. So that is going to end the run prematurely, and that now opens it up for Kurt Kramer and Rammunition to step in and take the lead. Another Illinois native out of Hoopeston, Illinois, debut back in 2018 with Hall Brothers Racing. Has been a part of this team since then, a very big focal point when it comes to Hall Brothers Racing, especially in Monster Jam. Now Kurt Kramer driving Rammunition on that deep side of the track, comes back over the pod, a little cross-threading as he enters up onto the pod and then back down across the other side. Goes all the way around trying for a sky wheelie, comes down over the single log, gonna whip it around again to go back to the pod one more time. These small arenas, it's all about timing and spacing, and as you try to navigate one of these Monster Jam trucks across the track, seconds tick away, precious seconds off your run. So you got to really space yourself out and really give yourself an opportunity to hit that wow moment off the pod every single time you can. Now Kurt Kramer now facing the tunnel, goes away from it, all the way back across the pod again, just trying to hit something here, jumps up, jumps back down. And at this point, just filling the clock here. Mark Hall was unable to do that, so a consistent run filling the clock could be enough to take the lead. Rammunition time here for one more go across, comes in, tries to go up again, end over end jump, hits it right on the edge of that lip. Now Kurt Kramer having to slow down just a little bit, some smoke coming out of Rammunition, and that will do it. Take a look at the original Super Glue, glued to the action replay. As he comes up, there's the end over end right into the edge, 5.238. And now Krysten Anderson takes center stage. She has got a shot at the event championship here out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina. She currently leads the event, and a first or second place finish here would clinch the overall and add a little more hardware to Krysten Anderson's ever-growing collection. Comes right across, already has the longest jump so far in this freestyle competition as Gravedigger's door slides open, giving fans a great view inside of this young superstar driving this iconic truck that was formed and created by her dad, Dennis Anderson, back in 1982. And 41 years later, Dennis so proud that not only this truck continues on, but with the Anderson name still very well attached, as Weston, Ryan, Adam, and Krysten all making Dennis very proud. Our previous freestyle competition here at the Vibrant Arena was won by Elvis Lainez and El Toro Loco. So Krysten looking for her third win of the day, which is also being her third win of the weekend. Now up over the log stack, there's some cross threading. She goes off to the side. Nice air, lands it hard on the sway bar. Hers did not break though, so she is still going as she again continues to try to push Gravedigger across. There's a brake check jump, sky wheelie, lands on the edge and gets it right back down on all four. Now some momentum building here for Krysten Anderson. She goes right to the log stack, almost clears it on the front end. Putting in some work here, trying to get this momentum to continue. Jump after jump after jump, trying to slide it out into a stoppie. And now in reverse. She knows time is ticking away, and she is trying to make something happen here at the end of her run. Comes back again, went in reverse, was able to get an angle on the turn, trying to size that pod up. And she nailed it, absolute brilliant. To the end of that run as we take a look at the original super glue, glued to the action replay. Door wide open, doesn't stop her. Right up here, huge sky wheelie. There's your brake check. And there's your new leader, 8.733 for Krysten Anderson. So Krysten Anderson balling out here in Moline, but will it be enough for the win? Find out when freestyle continues next on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. We are back with more Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master from Moline, Illinois, as we continue on with our freestyle competition. And up next, wasting no time, Elvis, Lainez biggest error of the day so far in El Toro Loco. As I mentioned, he's got a freestyle win and an overall event win on this track already. A little far away from that overall win. He comes in trailing Krysten by 4 points. And with Gravedigger sitting in first, Elvis can only hope to win another freestyle here at the vibrant arena. And he's doing a great job coming off jump after jump with huge air. Straight up sky wheelie again, vertical base of the truck just short of that 90-degree mark. Lands it nicely, has some space in front of him, can hit the throttle, accelerate. There's your vertical sky wheelie. Gets the back wheels up, more smoke coming out of a truck here. El Toro Loco pushing it right now. And Elvis Lainez is going to continue to push it. Got to slow down a little bit. Maybe giving it too much throttle there. As you see, El Toro Loco just doesn't want to cooperate here at the end of the run. Our tech official is going to head out and try to see what's going on as Elvis Lainez sits and awaits, can only watch the pod. There's our USHRA Monster Jam tech official, just double checking everything is okay. Safety, of course, #1 priority. Not only our fans, but our drivers as well. They're trying to make sure Elvis is okay. They're giving him the signal to refire the truck. So Elvis Lainez gets another opportunity here to hit this freestyle pod. Lost momentum, though. He had a lot of speed in his favor. He's going to have to regain that. So taking a little bit of a victory lap here to try to regain some of that momentum. Now he turns the truck in towards the pod. Here comes El Toro Loco. Goes right off, almost into a stoppie nose wheelie combo. Deep side of the track, more smoke now coming from El Toro Loco. But Elvis Lainez continues to push this thing into the ground. As we take a look now at the original super glue, glued to the action replay. There's that beautiful textbook sky wheelie. 8.657, the score for Elvis Lainez. Krysten Anderson maintains the freestyle and the overall event lead. Our final competitor riding for Team Throttle Monster, Bailey Shea in Monster Mutt Dalmation. This has been an incredible series. I mentioned at the top of the show, Tristan England took Earthshaker to the series championship. Elvis Lainez finished the series in second, and then Krysten Anderson finished in third. David Olford had a great season as well. Bailey Shea, she would finish in fifth in this series as she made her return to Monster Jam. Trying to end this thing on a high note here at Vibrant Arena. Fans have been going nuts all day long. They continue here as Monster Mutt Dalmation trying to get a freestyle run in here to take the win. See that right hand of Bailey Shea on the rear steer. That was a great example of that turn. She had one hand on the steering wheel, one hand on the rear steer toggle switch, matched it up absolutely perfectly, and got the right angle and the right lane for Monster Mutt Dalmation to hit that pod. Into the truck around again. Bailey Shea, Team Throttle Monster, making their presence known throughout the 2023 Monster Jam season. Brake check here at the pod again. Doesn't get much air. Keeps the momentum though. Nice long jump. It's not always about the high jump. It's also about the long jump. That's how you keep your speed. And that's what Bailey Shea did right there. Now center ramp on that pod. Comes right down. Hits the landing. Keeps it going. Got to hit a wow moment here if she wants to take the lead away from Krysten Anderson. Comes up a little far to the left of where she wanted to get the truck placed, but she's able to balance it on the landing. Off to the left side of the center ramp, up to the pod, down on the far side. And that'll do it for Bailey Shea. Take a look at the original super glue, glued to the action replay. 6.891 is the score for Monster Mutt Dalmation. Not enough to take the win. And that means Krysten Anderson, Gravedigger, gets her 3rd win of the day in what has been a dominant performance. Let's check out the final BKT overall point standings. She'll win this with 22 points. Elvis Lainez 17. Mark Hall, Bailey Shea with 13. David Overton only got to do half of the competitions. He'll finish with 10. And Kurt Kramer ends up with 9. Let's head to the track with our overall event winner, Gravediggers Krysten Anderson.
Krysten Anderson, you have absolutely proven yourself to be the fiercest competitor here tonight, and all the fans in Moline agree with that statement. I mean, you also have to face so many uphill battles here in this community, so how cool is it for you to take the win here in Moline?
Oh, it feels so great to be standing up here on top of the pod talking to all of y'all. I appreciate your support and your love throughout the entire event tonight. It really meant a lot to me. And Moline, you guys have always treated me good. I came back here in 2017 when I was just a rookie, and here I am 6 years later. I'm your overall event champion. I'm your first female point series champion. I'm a world record holder and all kinds of cool things. So hey, it's great to come back and share the love with you guys. And every time I hold this trophy, it makes me feel so good, because I know I get to inspire all the girls and the ladies that are sitting in the crowd out there to believe in themselves and to be tough, and don't worry about being tough. And hopefully I earned a lot of respect from some of the guys and some of the little boys that are sitting in the crowd tonight. So thank you so much, Moline. I love you guys. I can't wait to come back. Y'all drive safe.
Thank you, Keaton. What an impressive performance for Krysten Anderson, who has undeniably earned all the respect from millions of fans worldwide as she continues on with her impressive career. She wins, and is just blonde to the bone. She is leaving a legacy as one of the biggest superstars in the sport. Make sure you check us out on all social media platforms, and for tickets, results, and everything Monster Jam related, head to our website, which is monsterjam.com. We've had an incredible season on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master. We brought you exclusive coverage from all 3 Monster Jam Arena series, and we look forward to kicking off the 2024 season with you very soon. What a series the West has been, and what a time we've had from Moline, Illinois. That's it for us. As always, I'm Scott Jordan, and I'll see you right here next time on Arena in 30, powered by Spin Master.